But permit me to say congratulations to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his vice, Senator Kashim Shettima, and members of the Federal Executive Council, and indeed Nigerians, for this 1 year anniversary. 1 year so special, so unique. And I'm grateful to Almighty God who gave us this privilege to be part of the team supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as he delivers on his promise to Nigerians. I think we need to put some context here. The president has said in no mistaken times that he is here for good and to serve Nigerians with all his strength. And his vision is for a Nigeria that will be prosperous, a Nigeria that will be peaceful, a Nigeria that will be respected among community of nations. And so to do this, definitely from beginning, there was assessment, because you need to understand what you are dealing with. And that assessment was done leading to the renewed hope agenda, in which he has brought out 8 areas. And out of these 8 areas, for us in the agricultural sector, 4 are critical to us. Food security, and here again, let me also say that the president has said in no mistaken term also that he looks forward to a Nigeria where no man will go to bed hungry. And that is to guarantee food security. And that explains why he brought food security as a very top component of his agenda. The second is the issue of job creation and economic growth. And then we also have poverty alleviation. And we also have the aspect of access to capital and inclusivity of youth and women in every facet of our economic life. Now, the other aspects of anti-corruption and security are also very critical. But let me say here that for us to drive this very important mandate, you also recall that the president even changed the name of the Ministry of Agriculture, removing rural development, not because rural development is not important, because we still carry out the rural development function, but to say that food is the #1 and most important thing that every nation must guarantee its citizens. So we are now Federal Minister of Agriculture and Food Security. Now, when we came on board last year, August, what we did was to look at the situation on ground, what is available, where we are in our agriculture and food security system, and where we ought to be. So within that context, of course, we have designed and developed our own focal areas, because we need to understand that for you to drive a vision, you must have a pathway. And that pathway must be one that is clear, must be one that is achievable. And so in this area, first, we realized what our food staples. Here, based on the policy of the ministry, wheat, for example, is a very important component of our food staple, because when you look at bread, confectionery, and so many other things. And here, unfortunately, is one area also where we import massively. So, wheat, rice, maize, sorghum, soybean, cassava, millet, cowpea, all of this, and then you talk about the various horticultural products. So what we did is we started with the dry season farming, because we realized Nigeria is blessed with a lot of water bodies. So we need to play focus on dry season farming. So last year we started with the wheat program along rice, maize, cassava in various locations. But the most important one is the wheat, where we targeted 120,000 hectares, and invariably we ended up with about 118.
Okay.
And I think you will have had some misinformation saying we injected. No. What we are saying is that arising from that 118,000 hectares of farmland that were cultivated across 15 states, in the dry season that passed, we are able to introduce or inject value of the wheat grains that was produced was estimated to be that 309 billion we're talking about.
You know, Honorable Minister, I know you want to go deeper into what you have done. We will get to that. We just want to have, a general perspective of the 1 year.
Let me round up on this.
Yes, okay.
So what I want to say here is that what we did in our ministry is to say that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is known for creating sustainable system. And for that reason, whatever we're going to do in the ministry should not be a flash in the pan.
I love that. I like sustainable system.
Okay? So what we are doing is looking at creating a system in the agricultural sector that will transform our agricultural system into one that is sustainable, one that is reliable, and one that can guarantee availability and affordability of food all year round.
Dr. Sabi,
this is what we need to, as that is a foundation we have laid.
Okay.
And I think in the course of discussion we can
okay.